Hey guys, thank you for watching the Slat Rock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. Here's your news for August 15th, 2019. We're starting off with the news from SmackDown Live today. As though there weren't a lot of fans who attended the show, those who did got a nice surprise. After SmackDown and 205 Live, Daniel Bryan and Rowan teamed up for a special dark match against Heavy Machinery, who won the match via DQ. This ending came when a frustrated Rowan leveled his opponents with a steel chair, so though the former NXT superstars got the win, it probably wasn't the one they wanted. Tucker and Otis did get some karma though, as after a beatdown by the former SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Bryan accidentally hit Rowan with his running knee, allowing Tucker and Otis to turn the tables and send the fans home happy. Though this week's edition of SmackDown Live wasn't the best attended show, the episode did garner 2.16 million viewers, the third straight week that the number has increased. This number was also the highest figure for the Blue brand since April's Superstar Shakeup, as SmackDown Live was 7th in total viewership but ranked number 1 in the 18 to 49 demographic. For comparison, the August 14, 2018 edition of the show drew 2.19 million viewers, but this decline in viewers is a lot smaller than what many would have expected. Last year's show was also the go-home show for SummerSlam 2018, so it was natural for more people to tune in. Miz and Mrs., which aired immediately after SmackDown this week, was down in viewership from last week's show, but still saw over 1 million fans tuning in. Though Maryse may be struggling to get fans tuning into her show, one former Divas champion may have much better success at WWE's Evolution pay-per-view, which may be making a comeback. Evolution, which was WWE's first ever all-female event, happened in October last year, though Brad Shepard spoke about the possibility of a second event on his Oh You Didn't Know podcast this week, saying WWE is considering Evolution 2.0, and if they go through with it, a farewell match for Lita has been mentioned. The recent SummerSlam pay-per-view saw what is believed to be Trish Stratus's final match where she lost to Charlotte Flair, so it'd be interesting to see if WWE would be willing to go with the retirement of two of the biggest females in wrestling in such a short period of time. If Lita is to hang up her boots for good, then the question remains of who would be her final opponent, as it seems this story is far from over. While Lita may be looking to step away from the ring, it seems she isn't the only one, as Raw superstar Dolph Ziggler is trying to get away, though that is proving to be easier said than done. According to reports, a handshake deal between the show-off and Vince McMahon allowed Ziggler to work on other projects while under contract, and that the Raw after SummerSlam was supposed to be his final date with the company. That didn't happen, according to Bodyslam.net, who reported McMahon refusing to uphold his end of the deal, saying, "On Monday prior to Raw, Dolph approached Vince McMahon to thank him. However, it was then that Vince told Dolph that he couldn't let him out of his deal and that he would rather just pay him to stay home." Though Ziggler is supposed to be finished with WWE, the former world champion is being advertised for a WWE title triple threat match on SmackDown's debut on Fox this October, as it seems WWE doesn't plan on letting go of the show-off anytime soon. While Ziggler may not be thrilled with his current status in WWE, one superstar who must be pleased is Bray Wyatt, who has become one of the hottest commodities in wrestling after his return at SummerSlam. Though he impressed many with his win over Finn Balor at the pay-per-view, Wyatt wasn't used on this week's TV tapings, though he nearly was. According to a tweet by Brad Shepard, Wyatt was backstage on Tuesday for SmackDown Live and was originally scheduled to appear as The Fiend on TV, but was written out during a rewrite. A separate report by Shepard has said that the WWE want Wyatt to retain some of his regained mystique as The Fiend, so we're using him sparingly at first. Wyatt has been advertised for the August 26th edition of Raw in New Orleans, as it seems nobody in the Big Easy will be safe from the former world champion. One man who knows Wyatt's viciousness firsthand is Mick Foley, who suffered his own mandible claw at Raw Reunion. According to Foley, though, the move now belongs to the Eater of Worlds, as he told Wrestling Inc. "It's nice to look at the show and see your fingerprints here and there. Whereas 10 years ago when I left, there were a lot of people who had grown up idolizing Rick and Shawn and Brett, and you could see that in the work. So now you have guys like Bray who told me years ago, "Look, I'm doing something in a rocking chair," because he had gotten a rocking chair from an interview that I did for Randy Orton. You can see it a little bit with Aleister Black in The Rocking, and Su Yung and Rosemary, and I love it. Sami Callihan doing the Cactus Driver. And so, I feel for Bray because you want a finishing move that you can do to anyone at any time. The Mandible Claw is something that is all Bray's now. Wyatt's return to the ring after nearly a year away has been met with universal praise, with many already comparing the new, more dangerous character to The Undertaker. At SummerSlam, a comparison was made between the two superstars on commentary, and Shepherd said on his podcast that this wasn't an accident. The Undertaker-Phenom comparison made during SummerSlam, I'm told, is very important. It was a line from Vince McMahon himself. Though The Undertaker and Wyatt have faced off before, both at WrestleMania 31 and the 2015 Survivor Series event, the Deadman has yet to face someone quite like The Fiend, and having Wyatt be the one to finally end the legend's epic career could be the huge win that elevates The Fiend to the next level. Given his age, it's clear that the Deadman doesn't have many years left in the ring, so giving Wyatt the honor of being the one to kill off the Phenom for good could be a career-making moment for the Eater of Worlds. There was even more good news for Wyatt this week, as not only has The Fiend made himself a legion of fans, he's also made some serious money. According to Brad Shepherd, Wyatt's merchandise money increased by 200%, as revealed on the Oh You Didn't Know podcast. Bray Wyatt's puppets, gloves, and the new box package have been selling extremely well. In fact, there's already approximately a 200% increase in his merchandise sales since they started offering those items. The box package that Shepherd is referring to is the limited edition Firefly Funhouse playset, which sold out in under 3 hours online, and with WWE promising to make no more than the 500 already sold, this has quickly become a hot collector's item. With the fans behind him, the company behind him, and some big royalty checks, it seems there's nothing that can hold Wyatt's popularity back at this point, and these big checks are certainly good news for the man behind the character, as Wyatt also has a new baby at home. Though Wyatt's return may be the biggest comeback of 2019, he isn't the only person to return, as Eric Bischoff made his presence known once again when he took on the role of Executive Director of SmackDown Live. According to reports, though, Bischoff's role on the Blue brand is much different to his counterpart Paul Heyman on Raw, as Brian Alvarez reported that the former WCW magnate has not seemed to put anything into the creative decision on SmackDown. On Wrestling Observer Live this week, Alvarez said that there are other people responsible for putting SmackDown together, saying, "So far, to the best of my knowledge, after talking to people there, all Eric Bischoff has done was show up to work. So this is not an Eric Bischoff show. He didn't write this show. I don't think he had anything to do with this show. This is I believe Bruce Pritchard and Kapoor are putting these together, and obviously Vince McMahon is the top guy." Maybe Bischoff will become more involved in the creative process down the line, but for now, that doesn't seem to be the case. Back on Raw, and this week's show ended in a huge way, when Universal Champion Seth Rollins took on United States Champion AJ Styles in the main event. Though the pair had a lengthy contest earlier this year, this week's contest barely got started before Styles' OC pals Gallows and Anderson attacked the Beast Slayer. Though Ricochet tried to even things up for Rollins, it was Braun Strowman who made the difference, as the company teased a possible alliance as well as a feud between Rollins and the Monster Among Men. Speaking to Gorilla Position over SummerSlam weekend, Strowman gave his reasoning for why he's yet to have held the red title, saying, "The powers that be aren't ready for me to be Universal Champion. One of the biggest things is that I'm running out of opponents. I've beat everybody. That's the biggest thing, I feel like. Where we're at right now, we're trying to get some other guys more established because, let's be for real, not everybody can match up to what I've done and what I'm capable of doing." Whether Strowman's push happens or not remains to be seen, but if the company does put him in the title picture, this may be Braun's last chance, as he's had multiple opportunities in the past. Since 2017, Strowman has had many chances for the most coveted prize on Monday Night Raw against stars like Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, though his years of trying and failing to capture the gold has hurt his credibility in the main event. Though Strowman may be gearing up for the match of his career, one superstar who sadly won't be returning to the ring anytime soon is Paige, as the retired former champion has revealed that she needed neck surgery, which is never good news. Despite her gothic look, the former Divas champion was in good spirits before the surgery, and that didn't change once the surgery was complete, which came as a huge relief to her legion of fans. Sadly, it seems the British superstar will never wrestle again, though Paige has kept herself busy in the WWE since her retirement last year, recently becoming the manager of Asuka and Kairi Sane. It's great to see that Paige is doing okay after many rough years, and hopefully the British star will be back managing the Kabuki Warriors in the near future. And finally today we're ending with some news from Monday Night Raw, as the WWE 24/7 Championship once again changed hands. This week's show saw many title changes, as Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder became the first co-champions to hold the gold after pinning R-Truth. Truth would regain the gold moments later though, as after Dawson was attacked by Kalisto, the rapper's friend Carmella would place Truth on the co-champ, earning Truth his 12th reign with the gold. This reign wouldn't last long though, as Elias picked up a pin backstage to win his third WWE 24/7 title and now has his sights set on something else. After posting a photo to his Facebook story of him flexing, the singing superstar tagged both former champion Drake Maverick and his wife Renee in the photo. Shortly after, Renee followed the new champion on Instagram, a fact that Elias was happy to share with his nearly 140,000 followers on Twitter. Drake, who lost the title at his own wedding, hasn't exactly been husband of the year, as the pair are yet to consummate their marriage, and it seems Elias isn't just looking to take the British superstar's beloved title, but his wife as well. Well guys, that's our news for today. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our previous video, 10 huge, shocking WWE 2019 rumors you need to know about. Also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the bell icon so you don't miss a single new video. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, thank you for watching.